Lawyer Anna is diagnosed by a doctor with early menopause. Anna is speechless. She's only 29. How could she already be useless? Getting drunk at a bar, she recalls a friend's advice: find a man and have some fun. In a moment of reckless impulse, Anna sets her eyes on a white-clad young man who is crying. She approaches Jason and asks, "Want to come with me?" But then she realizes how inappropriate she's being and flees in embarrassment. Anna books a hotel room alone, never expecting Jason to follow her. Slightly tipsy, the two find themselves on the same page and decide to stay in one room. In the elevator, Anna is incredibly nervous. The hungry, mature woman and the pure-hearted young man share heated kisses. To Anna's surprise, Jason is a virgin. They spend a passionate night together. When Anna wakes up, she thinks, "This is a disaster." She actually slept with a man 10 years younger than her. Luckily, Jason is an adult, so at least she didn't break the law. Anna pulls out some money to compensate Jason and quickly leaves the hotel. After leaving court, her law firm partner and ex-boyfriend Benno starts touching her inappropriately. Annoyed, she warns him, "We broke up." Benno then gets a phone call and tells Anna to hurry up and drive to the funeral of the pharmaceutical group's eldest son. The chairman might change his will, which could be a great opportunity for their law firm. At the funeral, Benno suggests Anna hand out business cards, but she thinks he's crazy. It's completely inappropriate, so she refuses. While Anna is zoning out in front of the portrait of the deceased, Jason hands her a flower. Benno recognizes Jason and rushes over to introduce himself, shamelessly calling Anna his wife. Jason then says he has legal matters to discuss with Anna privately. Jason asks Anna if she's really married. He's worried that sleeping with a married woman could be a legal issue. Clearly, Anna doesn't want to get too involved with Jason. She hates trouble. She bids him farewell, saying, "It was just a one-night stand, nothing illegal." Through Benno, Anna learns that Jason is the illegitimate son of the pharmaceutical group's chairman, Henry. She then witnesses Jason being humiliated. Henry's current wife, Bess, grabs Jason by the collar and calls him a bastard before pushing him into a pool. Feeling awkward about witnessing such a scandal, Anna apologizes to Jason. Jason responds, "I didn't hurt my brother." Anna believes him because last night, she saw the sadness in his eyes. Jason has a nightmare. He vividly remembers how Bess bullied his mother until she died. When he wakes up, he grabs Anna's hand and won't let her go. Jason kisses Anna passionately, and while the funeral takes place outside, they spend a long time making love inside. Jason's sister, Cora, is furious when she finds out their father appointed Jason as vice president of the company. Soon after, their father asks her to fetch Jason back to the hall to meet guests. Cora finds Jason's room in a mess and tries to catch him in the act, but Jason blocks her from checking the bathroom just in time. Playing the role of a caring sister, Cora warns him, "I know you just got back from overseas and like to have fun, but don't get scammed by women." Jason obediently assures her, "I won't." When Jason arrives at the hall, he has no idea that his father is using him as a pawn for an arranged marriage. Henry introduces Jason to a business partner's daughter, Basha, and suggests they get to know each other before setting a wedding date. Anna sees this scene and gets upset. How could he come and seduce her when he already has a fiancé? Cora advises Jason to meet Basha the next day, reminding him that as the heir of a wealthy family, he doesn't have the freedom of ordinary people. Jason agrees to go, and Cora then adds, "You know, my mother was happy when she heard you were coming back. After your mother passed, she always wanted to bring you home." Jason recalls Bess's cruelty, but only smiles at Cora, replying, "I don't remember much from childhood." The sibling rivalry continues beneath their polite facade. Although Anna is a well-known lawyer and earns a lot of money, she also has a critically ill mother. Most of her earnings go toward medical bills. Her mother doesn't want to burden Anna and hopes she will find a good partner, suggesting she reconcile with Benno. When Anna returns to her law firm, Benno publicly proposes to her in front of all the employees. Anna ignores him, but Benno then taunts her, "Your credit card is maxed out. Don't you want to pay for your mother's treatment?" Anna remains unresponsive, but she soon discovers that Benno has shamelessly announced their engagement online. Upon seeing Anna's engagement news, Jason arranges to meet her. To get her attention, he deliberately interacts with Basha. Anna notices and calls Jason out. They need to settle things once and for all. Jason places a necklace around Anna's neck. After thanking him, she suggests they cut ties completely. This enrages Jason, who forcefully kisses Anna. Anna shoves him away and leaves. Cora assigns Jason a new project to gain experience. While reviewing company operations, Jason discovers that the legal department previously rejected Anna's law firm. He immediately orders his team to reach out to Anna's firm and restart negotiations. Meanwhile, Cora is confident that once Jason and Beja's engagement is secured, she will gain top-tier resources from Beja's father, proving to Henry that she is still valuable. Benno receives an interview invitation from Jason's company's legal team and is thrilled. Anna, however, has little interest because she doesn't want to see Jason. Jason, on the other hand, feels smug when he notices Anna still wearing the necklace he gave her. Jason announces that Anna's law firm has passed the interview. This angers Cora, as she was the one who had originally gotten rid of Anna's firm. Cora dislikes Benno's way of handling things. Soon, she makes a shocking discovery. Anna's clothing style closely resembles the scattered clothes she saw in the funeral room that day. Cora suspected that Jason and Anna had a secret relationship. She deliberately questioned Jason about it, but he casually responded, "I gave one to Basha." Since it's a popular design, it's no surprise they have matching accessories. "I'm being a good boy and taking my blind dates seriously, just like you wanted." Cora was satisfied with his answer, thinking to herself, "Anyone who dares to ruin Jason and Beja's engagement is my enemy." Once Cora left, Jason's face turned cold. He secretly ordered an investigation into Cora's mother's debt records. Meanwhile, Basha grew hostile toward Anna upon noticing their identical necklaces. Jason quickly calmed her down, leaving Anna exasperated. She thought, young men are so childish. While Anna was busy working at a hotel, Jason suddenly appeared and kissed her passionately. Anna worried that Benno might see them, but Jason reassured her, telling her that Benno had already left. Anna urged him to calm down, but she soon realized why Jason had sought out her law firm, to gather evidence against Cora. Jason wanted to be intimate with Anna again, teasing, "Since I'm about to be engaged and you already have a fiancé, why don't we enjoy our last night as singles?" The two spent a passionate night together. The next morning, Anna was woken up by a call from her friend, who told her that the shameless Benno had invited a crowd to their so-called engagement party. Jason then realized Anna and Benno had broken up long ago. He confessed his love to Anna, saying, "I love you. Stop wasting your time on that piece of trash." Anna refused. She knew Jason was a powerless heir trapped by his family's expectations. Meanwhile, Henry decided to entrust Jason with a major project, which fueled Cora's jealousy. Cora plotted revenge and handed Benno a gift, a green hat, a symbol of being cheated on. The foolish Benno initially wore it happily, but soon exploded with rage when Cora showed him a video of Anna and Jason kissing. Cora then presented Benno with a contract and asked if he wanted full ownership of the law firm. Benno agreed. That night, he deliberately got drunk and tried to force himself on Anna. When she resisted, he slapped her. Luckily, Jason arrived just in time to rescue Anna. Seeing her injured face, Jason lost control and viciously beat Benno until he fell unconscious. Later, as Anna tended to Jason's bruised hands, he smirked, "Our affair has been exposed. Will you still have me?" Anna gazed at him and firmly replied, "I want you." Jason murmured, "I have no home." Anna kissed him and whispered, "Then this is your home, my poor little puppy." Meanwhile, Cora visited the beaten-up Benno, chuckling, "How pathetic. You can't even win against a kid." She then handed him a business card and smirked, "Why don't you report this to the adults?" Benno got the hint and contacted the media, playing the victim and accusing the powerful heir of assaulting him. In response, Anna showed up at the hospital with flowers. But instead of comforting Benno, she deliberately provoked him until he blurted out his secret alliance with Cora, capturing the confession on a recording. Anna then coldly informed Benno that their partnership was over. Jason wanted to introduce Anna to Henry, but she refused, saying, "Everyone in the city already knows about our scandal. Let's wait for a better time." Jason, smitten, let her have her way. Anna and Jason went to a hot pot restaurant. While Anna was busy checking the menu, Jason received a threatening call from Cora. She warned him that if he didn't go home for dinner with Basha, she would make sure Anna got a taste of boiling water on her face. Anna looked around the restaurant, puzzled as to why Jason had suddenly disappeared. Jason knew he was walking into a trap. At dinner, Henry reminded Jason to treat his fiancée, Basha, well. Feeling annoyed, Basha deliberately brought up Jason's scandals. Bess, seeing her stepson being criticized, foolishly pulled out her phone to show Henry one of Jason's scandalous videos. Cora quickly stopped her mother. Mother, that's just AI face swapping. Jason played along and nodded. Yeah, AI technology is getting advanced. Then, he pulled out a photo of Bess gambling and slid it across the table. Bess, is this you? It looks so real. Bess's face turned pale, and Cora's eyes widened. Bess stammered. That must be AI generated too. Henry turned to Jason and said, "This dinner is all about you." He knew Jason had always been distant toward him. Jason snapped, "I have someone I love, and I refuse to become like you. You abandoned your first love and caused my mother's death." Henry's expression darkened. "I have no problem making that lawyer of yours disappear." Meanwhile, Anna's home had been ransacked. Jason knew Henry was behind it. Later, he found Anna and told her that he was going to get engaged to Basha. Anna was furious. Jason suggested she move somewhere safer, but Anna just scoffed coldly. "Save your breath. We have nothing to do with each other." Her indifference made Jason uneasy. He grabbed her and kissed her forcefully. In response, she threw a glass of water in his face. Anna demanded, "Was it Henry who threatened you, or was it Cora?" Jason couldn't answer. His family situation was too complicated. Instead, he coldly replied, "You're overthinking. We were just fooling around, and it's time to end it." Later, Jason went to Henry's hospital room to report on his work. Jason's recent performance had been impressive, even lifting Henry's spirits a bit. Henry advised, "Be more forgiving. Cora is still your sister. She's just a little petty." Jason pretended to agree, but in his mind, he thought, "Father, you won't be able to protect Cora and her mother for long." Anna couldn't let go of Jason. She was convinced he had been forced into this engagement. So, she found Jason and pretended to demand a breakup fee. "I want $5 million, she said. Jason agreed without hesitation, but Anna, staring at him seriously, asked, "What's wrong with you?" Jason was clearly suppressing something. He thought to himself, "Just wait a little longer, Anna. It will all be over soon." Instead, he intentionally hurt her with cruel words. Just then, Basha appeared and clung to Jason's arm. He left with his so-called fiancé. Anna clenched her jaw and held back her tears. Anna later received a call from her old classmate, lawyer Huang, about a potential collaboration. They agreed to meet at a restaurant. Coincidentally, Jason was there too. When Jason saw Anna being affectionate with another man, he burned with jealousy. Huang teased Anna, "I think the rich young master is going to hold a grudge against me now." Anna laughed and shrugged. "It's fine. He's very gentle." Then she smirked and asked Huang, "Are you good at acting?" Next, Anna took Huang to a hotel to book a venue for their so-called engagement banquet. Coincidentally, Jason and Basha were also there. Basha, irritated, snapped at Anna, "Are you following us?" Anna smiled and replied smoothly, "No, I'm here with my boyfriend to book our engagement party. You two are welcome to attend." Her bold move successfully infuriated Jason. Jason tried to leave Basha behind to confront Anna, but she refused to let him go. That's when Jason dropped the truth bomb on her. "I already spoke to your father. Our marriage is fake." Jason found Anna, but before he could say a word, his mood soured. He saw lawyer Huang in a bathrobe. Anna, noticing Jason's irritation, intentionally acted affectionate with lawyer Huang right in front of him. As expected, Jason stormed off in frustration. But the more Jason thought about it, the more unwilling he was to let it go. He returned to find Anna, cornering her against the wall. This time, Jason didn't hold back. He kissed her passionately. Just as things were heating up, Jason's phone buzzed. He received a message. Henry had been rushed to the emergency room. Jason refused to accept his father's death. He had already lost his mother. He couldn't bear to lose his father too. He knelt before Henry's portrait, his face filled with grief. Meanwhile, Bess and her daughter manipulated public opinion, spreading rumors that Jason was responsible for Henry's death. Anna rushed to the funeral hall, standing by Jason's side. But then, Bess arrived with the police, ready to have Jason arrested. Anna immediately fought back. "Without solid evidence, you have no right to take anyone into custody," she stated firmly. "I am now Jason's legal representative. If you have any business with him, you'll have to go through me first." Anna faced off against the police and Bess in a battle of words, leaving Cora with no choice but to watch helplessly as Anna took Jason away. Anna discovered that when Jason left the hospital, Henry had been in stable condition, and the housekeeper was a key witness. But suddenly, the housekeeper disappeared. Jason was determined to find him. Cora suddenly appeared and smirked. "The housekeeper won't be taking your calls anymore. You'd better leave this house while you still can." Then, Cora questioned Jason's lineage. "Are you even really Henry's son?" She then counted down from 3, and suddenly, journalists swarmed in. But Jason had already anticipated her move. The reporters he had planted quickly turned the tables, exposing Cora's secret affair with a male celebrity. Cora's smug expression instantly collapsed. Meanwhile, Jason took Anna's hand and left. Back at Anna's home, Jason proposed. Anna agreed without hesitation. Then she smirked and said, "Wouldn't it be rude not to seal this moment with a kiss?" They barely had time to celebrate before Anna received a message. Cora had officially pressed charges against Jason. Anna reassured him calmly, "Don't worry, I'll protect you." Soon, Cora was officially announced as the heir to the pharmaceutical empire. At the shareholder meeting, she declared that Jason would inherit nothing. Cora's secretary then threw Jason's belongings out onto the street. Anna was furious. She turned to the secretary and warned, "I can sue you for destroying private property." But Jason wasn't worried at all. He knew Cora's company seal was fake. The real one was in his hands. But Jason chose not to expose her immediately. Instead, he used the time to gather evidence of Cora's involvement in Henry's murder. Jason soon received news. Bess had fallen deep into gambling debt. This time, she owed a shocking $100 million to loan sharks. Cora rushed in to bail Bess out, only to find that her company seal was fake, making her check worthless. Both women were immediately detained by gangsters. Jason arrived just in time. He smirked at Cora and declared, Cora forged the company seal, causing massive financial losses to the company. Bess was so terrified she fainted. Benno acted as Cora's defense lawyer in court, but Anna completely overpowered him. Then the housekeeper appeared, shocking Bess and Cora. The housekeeper testified in Jason's favor. Then, Anna presented new video evidence. Henry had been killed by Bess and Cora. Jason won a complete victory. As they left the courtroom, Anna turned to Jason and revealed, "Henry truly loved you. It seems he predicted Cora's betrayal long ago. He came to me in advance and entrusted you to me." Jason held a press conference, officially announcing himself as the new head of the pharmaceutical empire. Then he turned to Anna and declared, "And this woman is my wife." The story ended with their passionate kiss.